Bees, another away game where maybe that early goal in the second half threw your half-time team talk out the window?
Yeah, I think so. We just spoke about in there. We've gone toe to toe in the first half, and we're coming 1-1, which is not a bad point away from home at that point. Half time you're 1-1. That they've had a couple of good chances. We've had some great chances as well. And it's 1-1's probably a fair result at that point, and then we go and shoot ourselves in the foot. A little bit of naivety. Get done with the ball inside us, which we spoke about all day about not allowing. And then he's between lines, and to be fair to him, I didn't quite see it, but it's gone right in the corner. Normally anything close to that normally saves them, and it's gone right in the corner. It's an uphill task. We still had a great chance from Milesy to go 2-2, and Joe Rodwell-Grant had a great chance of maybe an offside. And in my opinion, I think we could have had a penalty at the end, but as I said on Saturday, we don't seem to get penalties.
Did you feel like South Shields got a lot of control over the game once they took the lead? Did you feel like you struggled at times to break them down, to try and influence?
I think so. I think that's probably a fair point. Yeah, I think as the game wore on, they can kill the game. They can play. When you're leading the game and time's running out, you end up with a bit of control, because I'd like us to have been a little bit more controlled, a little bit more. Take our time, go through our patterns, go through our movements, to make sure that we can upset teams and we can come from behind, rather than just panic and worry about the scoreline. Create chances with doing the right things, and that'll look after itself. But probably that's something we need to learn.
Obviously, you didn't have a great deal of options on the bench tonight, certainly in an attacking sense, and I suppose that didn't help when you were chasing the game.
No, it is what it is. We're missing players, but I'm not. That's not an excuse. It's just the way it is. So we just have to get on with that.
How did you feel like Matty McDonald played a bit deeper today in the absence of Jay
Yeah,
Harris?
I think he did all right. He's a good player. Matty can play anywhere across in the midfield, and he's a really good player at 21. I think it'll do him good playing different variety of positions. But I thought he got forward, nicked the goal again. So he was positive from him.
The players that are missing, the likes of Jay Harris, Peter Clark, is there any update on where they're at?
Yeah, Clark should be back Saturday. Obviously got Joe Rodwell-Grant come on today, so there's no reaction to that, so that's good news. Matty Gavos will be back Saturday, which we missed him. Tom Hannigan, hopefully, we'll find out a little bit more Thursday, and same with Jay Harris.
You got 4 home games in a row now, which is slightly unusual, but what are your targets that you're going to set? Have you got targets that you'll set for them games?
No, I just think we've got to look at the next one, James. I think Saturday's a massive game. We knew at the start of the season the fixture list wasn't kind to us. 3 out of the first 4 games, full-time clubs, so we've got to be ready for it. They'll come full of confidence. As I say, the full-time club, so we've got to be ready. We've got to be at it. We've got to dust ourselves down, get ourselves in Thursday, learn from stuff. I think this performance was much better than the Kings Lynn performance, but we've got to come away with some points.